Welcome everyone to our walkthrough of Penumbra Necrologue. I'm Zom,
Khadgar,
and we like to speedrun this game. So we've played around with it a lot. We know all the ins and outs of the game. So we just want to make a quick tutorial for anybody who gets stuck. So we're starting right after the first area of the game, after you gain control of your character, after you watch a whole bunch of cutscenes. We're just going to be, playing the game, doing it normally, and here we go. So the first thing you want to do is you want to find a rope, and the reason for that is there's an area over here. If you find any of these maps, they're all the same. Over here, there's an area where you want to use a rope. This is where you spawn, and the two locations that we know of right now are here and here on the map. So we're here, we're actually going to go here first. And while we do this, we're going to kind of tell you a little bit about the previous games in the series. Penumbra Overture was the first one. So, Khadgar, you want to...
Oh, hey!
Hey, it's the rope! So here's where the first place with the rope.
There are two locations, it's usually not this one.
I'll show you where the second one is, just so you can be familiar with what it looks like.
Alright, so let's crack down some history right now. So, very first game, Penumbra Overture, was 2007. So, to begin the tale, it starts in February of 2000. You are Philip Lafresque.
This is the second location, so if you can't find it in the first place, go here.
Philip's mother is dead, and he believes his father is dead. He's gone forever. He's gone. Bye. But then he gets a letter from his father. He's dead. It's impossible. So you gotta get to his research. He's a scientist. Gotta get his research. Gotta burn it. Okay. So in May of 2001. Time skipping apparently, Philip sets off for Greenland to find his father.
So you use tab to open your inventory, double click on the rope and use it. Anytime you can use an item, you'll see it blinking like this. So look for that.
You get on a boat and you set off for Greenland, where your father worked. You get to Greenland, it's really cold because the Greenland people betrayed you. It's like, oh, it's nice and green. Oh, it's cold. Everyone knows that by now, though. So, go in, and you begin to go through where your father worked. He worked for a company, or an organization called the Archaic Cast. They built this whole place, and they're researching stuff. And as you go through, you realize, man, this stuff's not right. Everyone's dead. And there's these zombie dogs and spiders and worms chasing after you. And so you run around the whole place, you gotta do physics puzzles, you gotta avoid all those enemies, and then you have a friend, his name is Red.
In fact, we'll be talking to him shortly.
You talk to Red through a comm radio.
Similar to this one. However, this one does not work. We'll be needing 5 items, and I'll show you where they are here. Keep going.
When you talk to Red, you talk to another guy, Phil Memoris, Carpenter. These people probably aren't alive. But you go to Red, and at the end of the game, Red is in a furnace. He's like, dog, you gotta kill me. You know.
Spooky. Remember that door for later. We'll be coming back here.
So you kill him. You burn him to death. He's dead. So, then you continue on your merry way, get to the end, and you are accosted and attacked, knocked unconscious by some creature, which we now know as the Infected. This game was the basis, the beginning, for all of those popular indie physics puzzle horror games that everyone loves to copy. But it had combat, which is not what they have. It got no combat. thing was the combat was really bad. You had to do the daggerfall thing. Grab your mouse and thrust it forward to attack. And the enemies couldn't die. You can't kill the enemies.
They're really hard.
I think you could kill the spiders, but they were really small, so they had small hitboxes, and they just murdered you all the time. So, you best to run.
Combat was not the way to go.
So in the second game, they're like, alright, how are we going to fix this combat? Get rid of it. But what about combat? Nope. Bye. It's gone.
So some items you need to use with each other in this game. Just open your inventory with tab and drag the items onto each other. Get the soldering iron with the rosin. Use that with the radio to solder stuff on, and then it will start to work. And you'll hear this nice cutscene where we talk to Red.
What? What? Did it work? Hooray! I managed to do it. I hope they will not find about it sooner than needed. Philip, hi. Brace your companion, who, despite all the hardship, does not break the thread of friendship. Just do not worry and do not drown in your own poop. You've helped me twice, and I will not deny you my help, my friend. You can think of me as your guardian angel, saving you from the clutches of demons and reapers of justice. Your guesses are circulating like the juice inside trunk of consciousness, and the shadows are taking roots in its foundations. But I'm sorry, I cannot talk very long. I've only got 3 minutes to get out of here. Goodbye, pal.
And for some reason you collapse.
Philip does that a lot.
He really likes just falling
can
down
anyone
for
hear
no
me?
reason.
We've come to save you. We found that someone survived on the station. We'll try to fight for your lives. My name is Julia Kwan. I'm an operator, and I'll report you of our movements whenever I can. Stay in touch.
Remember the spelling of J-Lo.
Oh, I can see your words gently tickling your ears. But wait. Don't you think that you've gotten yourself in a very stupid situation?
No, shut up.
You've got a virus inside you which can make everything out of you. And you decided to go to your fellow apes.
Viruses usually make
You
everything.
want them to scare them away.
Make everything out
And
of you.
don't you afraid to be tied and thrown on the operating table, and I'm starting to mess around with your brains till they understand that they were wasting your precious time on you?
Priceless time.
They'll do it. And I take care of it if you suddenly forget that the Uncle Clarence prefers to live away from the menageries with foolish, undisciplined macaques.
Yeah, it was like all wrong. We should mention the people who created this mod are Russian. Their grasp of the English language is actually very strong, but you can
compared to most foreign language speakers.
But you can tell that it's not quite 100%.
Not quite right.
In pronunciation, spelling, grammar,
various things. So what you want to do is you want to go down here. This is water. You don't want to go down there. Not yet. Swivel this switch. That'll drain the water. I would suggest not jumping down until it's all drained. You don't want that. Anyway, unfortunately, that does not drain the water in the other area, which is where we're trying to go. Spooky! Yeah, that's a scripted event. Yeah, spoiler alert. Okay, so now that we've fixed that pipe, we can now drain the water from the other area if we swivel this switch once again. So this will allow us to cross to the other side, which I didn't show you before, but I'm sure if you were exploring in this game, you noticed that this area was filled with water. So once you do that, it is no longer. So go ahead and climb up this ladder. Now that door is actually where we want to go. Unfortunately, it is locked. It has a keypad here. We don't know the combination. So how do we get it to work? Well, we gotta find a note. But in order to get to the note, we gotta do a couple of other things first. First, we gotta grab this key. Then we gotta run over here. Once again, remember this door. Go ahead and use this key with the door.
Note that keys don't actually open doors that are designed like that.
Ow. So you mostly want to just like kind of juke this guy. You want to like you know, do a little something something to make him use you.
Because you need something.
Yeah. He seems to be gone. Alright, great. Oh my. Alright, so you gotta get this screwdriver. I didn't get the screwdriver. Dang it. But basically, you want to get the screwdriver so that you can open up a vent. So let's see if we can get around this guy. Ow, that hurt. Luckily for you, if you can manage to grab an item, you will keep that item if you die. So
That's nice.
So even if I die here, I've grabbed the screwdriver. You also can't die from fall damage, so good to know.
From the other games.
So that's good to know. So you want to use this screwdriver on this vent, and that will open that up and let you inside. And that'll end part 1 of this video. Be sure to join us again if you ever get stuck. We'll be here to help you out. See ya.